Very loud and
Hey guys, welcome back to Black Ambassadors of Change. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Today we're going to deal with back to school preparations for the kids. We're going to talk about some protocols you probably should look into in these COVID times and how you can get your kids mentally situated for the new school year. All right, guys, stay tuned. Black Ambassadors of Change. Hey guys, welcome to Black Ambassadors of Change. This week we're going to talk a little bit about, as I indicated, about going back to school. But before I get into that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? So what I want to know from you parents, are you prepared for your kids returning to school? And if you are, how are you prepared? Are you prepared to be supportive? Are you prepared for the COVID? Are you prepared for emergencies that may come up? In this day and time, we know everything is a little bit weird now, and things could be normal one day and the next is completely chaotic. So I just wanted to remind you guys to be focused this year, because if you're focused, your kids will most likely be focused also. If you're all over the place, your kids are most likely going to be all over the place. So I just wanted to go over a few things to really get you thinking. I want you to think about protocols for your kids going to school, for their lunch, for when they get home. For example, do you have the kids' teachers' email and phone number? Have you been in contact with them so far? Have you been in contact with the school? Do you have the school nurse contact information? Those things are very important because we don't know what's going to happen these days. Anything is likely to happen at any time. So I really would like you to plan and have contingency plans available. Are you going to give them hand sanitizers, maybe an antibacterial soap? Make sure they have a mask every day. Are you going to find out what's the protocol in the school in case somebody in the class is sick? What is the threshold of your school or the city or your city, wherever you are, for school to re-shut down? Because there is a protocol in every state, in every city. So you need to find that out before things get to the point where it becomes chaotic. Okay, so it's very important that you get, one, the protocol from the school as to what to expect if they have a breakout in school. What are the procedures for your child? What are the contingency plans in place so the kid can learn from home? I know everybody wants the kids to go back to school, but it's not given that it's going to be for the whole semester the way things are going. So I just want you to make plans as far as what your kids are going to eat for lunch, because do you want them in a lunchroom? What are the protocols for lunch at your school or your city? Find those things out, because I know New York City have specific protocols for that. I think for pre-K and kindergarten, they're gonna drop the lunch off to the classrooms. But for older kids, they'll have drop points in the school where they can pick up their lunch. So you need to clarify those things with your school and your city. Also, I would also like you guys to think about a couple of books you could have your kids read this semester on their own. Because what I'm finding is that we rely on the school to educate our kids, but the school is only going to give them that formal education. And as a parent, it's your responsibility to make sure that they're well-rounded people and they have a full education. So you may not think that the school is giving them a well-rounded curriculum, but it's your job to step in and make sure that happens. Okay, so I don't want you to sit around and complain and say, oh, well, the school is terrible, this is terrible. Get involved. Check the homework. Talk to the teacher. Talk to the principal. Give them assignments on your own to do. Those are very, very important things. Ask about homework. Ask about assignments. Ask about the day in school. Ask about their friends in school. You know, a lot of times things are happening and kids don't communicate it to their parents because they think their parents aren't interested. So it's important that we are very explicit with how we feel about things, so kids aren't left with any ambiguity of where we stand. Okay, so I really would like you to think about how you're going to improve your child's education this semester. Your child's education is not just for the school to worry about. It's for you to worry. Your primary job is to make sure that they're well fed, they're secure, and they're educated. That's one of the primary things that a really good parent pays attention to. So this year we gotta really set our mind to make sure that we educate our kids. We are behind them. We are supportive. We're supportive to the teachers because they have so much on their plate. We are supportive to our kids and make this year a very productive and fruitful year. And in that vein, you know, it's just about planning. I know everyone is busy and everyone has a lot on their plate, but just a little planning up front would save a lot of stress down the road. So don't put off the planning because you're too busy. Believe it or not, things that may arise because you haven't planned out the semester properly would probably cost you more time. So again, make sure you're involved, make sure you're talking to your kids, make sure you get them reading, turning off the television a little bit more, studying a little bit more, staying away from social media a little bit more, and focusing on the schoolwork. Because now more than ever, we need well-rounded, educated people. Because I don't know if you noticed during the pandemic, a lot of the people that's been having the extra issues that have to go to work during the pandemic are the people who aren't as educated, who are doing manual labor. I'm not saying any of those things are bad, but it's a life lessons, and not everybody's cut out to do a white collar job. I know a skill, a trade is better suited for a lot of people, but don't let lack of motivation stand in your way. Don't let distractions keep you from accomplishing what you really need to accomplish in this time. So again, focus, attend to your kids, make sure they're well protected, make sure they have the hand sanitizer, the mask, the hand soap, teach them about social distancing. It's a very, very, very difficult thing for teenagers or young kids to get used to. So don't feel that because you have mentioned it before that it's sunk in. Please reiterate social distancing, wearing your mask, using hand sanitizers, and overall taking care of your health. Okay, this is very important time. We have a lot going on, and we don't want any more illnesses or sickness in our community. We had enough. All right, guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the program, and next week we'll have another great program for you. Peace out. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend.